up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tyler. You also know me as the Geode Cracker and Collector. Today we are hanging out in my shop and I've got something I'm going to be cutting, and I hope we got one chance. Okay, there's just one thing we're going to be cutting in today's video. I really hope that it is as awesome as I am picturing in my head. I've had this thing since my very first trip down to Kentucky. That was well over a year ago. At this point, I can't even remember the exact date that I went down and met up with a Kentucky rock hound. I've linked down in the description below to all of his socials. Be sure to go and check him out. But I found this geode, and I'm pretty certain that this is a geodized fossil, just given the shape of it. So let me show you guys really quick what we're going to be cutting. Hold up. All right, so here we are. This is the piece that I want to show you guys that I'm talking about. But real quick, before I kind of pick it up and start handling it, I do want to show you it out in the sun because we'll be able to see it just a little bit better. I wanted to do a majority of the filming out there, but if you listen, somebody's mowing their lawn right now. So I'd rather just be inside where it's a little bit quieter. But check this thing out in the sunlight. All right, so there we saw it. Now this, to me, this shape reminds me of something like an ammonoid or a gastropod, because we can see here, this part here is a little more elevated, and we can kind of see where this shape starts to come down and folds down here. So my assumption is this is some sort of shell, some sort of ammonoid. This would be where, you know, the kind of critter would live. Say this is the little crab guy or whatever. And, you know, that's what I think this is. So given that I'm pretty confident that this is a geodized fossil of some sort, I'm thinking that we may have a pretty good chance at finding some pretty awesome agate inside. Now, unfortunately, this one I'm pretty sure will be too big for me to polish. Maybe this half, but I'm gonna have to see. Today's video is just going to be cutting it to see what's inside. So let me get over to the saw and we're going to start cutting this bad boy open. All right, here we are. We are at the saw. This is my 10-inch slab saw made by none other than HiTech Diamond, a fantastic company. If you guys haven't heard of them or haven't had a chance to work with them or their machines, I definitely suggest it, especially for more entry-level, beginner lapidary artists and folks who are enjoying the hobby. I definitely would encourage you to check out their equipment. It can be a little bit pricey, but for the functionality, for the durability of the machines, and for the simplicity of them, it is definitely worth checking out. So I will have links down in the description for their website, so you can go ahead and check them out. If you do decide to get something, be sure to use promo code GCC at checkout. That'll get you 10% off of your order, but that does not include machines themselves, but it will go towards blades and accessories and stuff like that. So it is definitely worth it, but I'm so excited to cut this thing. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the perfect time, and I think that perfect time is upon us. So we're gonna get started on cutting this bad boy open. Since we're only doing the one cut, I'm not gonna do the time lapse or anything like that. We'll speed up the clip a little bit, but other than that, we are just gonna go straight on through. Now, I know I'm about to get soaked because I only have my shirt on. I gotta reach out to HiTech. My snazzy apron broke on me, so I need to get a new rubber apron. But always important, wear one of those so you don't get all soaked. Put some safety glasses on and have some sort of face covering, because A lot, if not most, rocks and crystals and things that we cut are silica based, and silica dust can be very, very harmful when breathed in, and it stays in your lungs. So you want to make sure you have proper face covering. So that being said, give me just a moment and we're going to get started on cutting this bad boy open right here. Quick shout out to my man Rufo Tris, Rooted Rockhound. He's an awesome YouTuber. If you guys have not checked them out, I'm going to have a link for him right up there and down in the description. Other YouTube channels, other lapidary and rock hounding channels. If you guys have got stickers and you want to send one to me and I'll slap it on here, by all means, send them my way. But give me just a sec and we're going to get started on this cutting. But all right, we've got our face mask on, we've got some goggles on, and we are all set to go to get this cut up. So I hope you enjoy. So obviously this is a pretty big piece, so I'll show you guys. We just made one clean pass, so now we're gonna flip her over and then we're gonna make another pass and we'll take care of that side right there. Very important to keep your saw blade in line with the cut you've already got going, otherwise this area down here is gonna be a pain in the butt to polish out. But I don't even know if I'll be able to polish this thing. We'll have to see how big it is, but here we go. Oh my, oh my. It is done. It is finished. We are gonna move the camera really quick and we're gonna check this thing out. Hold up. All right guys, here we have it. I took it outside, I rinsed it off. I did not look at it yet, so we're all all of us are gonna be surprised together at the same time. Good thing just to mention is I also have my UV light handy, so we'll be able to check this thing out, because my prediction is in the geodized fossils that I've encountered, if there is going to be agate inside, it's probably going to be like a black or a gray. So with what I'm talking about, the black and gray agate inside of here, I'm going to have an example on the screen right now for you guys of another piece that I've personally collected and polished that's got the black and gray in it, like I'm talking about. So there we have it guys, that was the piece I was talking about. As you can see, it had that like blackish gray, like charcoal colored Botryota chalcedony inside of there. Pretty stuff. But without further ado, let's see what we got inside of this guy. Oh wow. Check that out. That is crazy. Holy moly. Alright, so we've got some pale gray banding going on here. It does look to have some fractures as well as in that calcite, but that's pretty nuts. We've got a little bit of swirling going on down here in the chalcedony. Check that out. That is pretty sick. Not quite as epic as I was hoping it would be, but not a complete letdown. Oh, this is going to be this is gonna be cool to see in the UV lights. So give me a second, let me turn these other lights here off and let's check this thing out. All right, here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh wow, check that out. That is pretty awesome. All that pink inside is the calcite. You can see all that gray. It's just lighting up. That is really, really cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let me get these lights flipped back on. Well guys, there we have it. A short and sweet one for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. I do have one follow-up question for you guys. Do you think that we should take one half of this and give it an acid bath and see what's going on inside that cavity without all that calcite in there? Or should we just leave them be? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm also gonna have a live poll going during the premiere of this video, so please let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're new to the channel and this is the first of my videos that you're watching, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you picking this one. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because honestly, with these ones, I've cut other geodized fossils that have just turned out to all be like just this quartzy stuff inside, so I will count this as a win. Even though it's not as pretty inside as I was hoping it would be, it is still pretty darn cool if you ask me. So don't go anywhere too quick, guys. I'm gonna have some sunlight photos for you guys. I'm also gonna have some blacklight photos for you as well to check out, so here they are.